Now, most of Minnesota is under an air quality warning for tonight and tomorrow. According to the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, this breaks the record for the most air quality alerts ever in a year. Northern News Now's Natalie Hepner explains what's causing this poor air quality and how you can protect yourself.
From itchy eyes to a runny nose, you may be feeling the impacts of the poor air quality.
Some patients will develop a sore throat or almost like a bronchitis type picture where they feel like they just have a persistent hacky cough.
The Minnesota Pollution Control Agency says Minnesota has seen a record-breaking amount of poor air quality days due to the Canadian wildfires. This week marks the 13th air quality alert in this year alone. Dr. Minto Porter with Essentia Health says she sees more patients when the air quality is poor.
And now we're moving into fall season, which brings a lot of mold exposure and a lot of weed exposure too. So here in Minnesota, it's been pretty difficult with the variety of different factors impacting the air quality and the allergy symptoms.
Dr. Porter says pre-existing medical conditions may worsen symptoms along with age.
Studies have shown that children and adolescents are at higher risk, as well as patients that are over 65.
The Minnesota Department of Health says the best way to protect yourself is to limit time outdoors, but you can also protect yourself indoors.
When you're in your car, you can close the windows and run the air on the recirculate so that you're not pulling in the smoky air. And inside, if you have an air conditioning, a window unit, or central air, those filters are effective also for filtering out most of these particles.
And if you're outside, keep physical activity to a minimum.
Some studies have shown just taking a walk instead of going running outdoors or playing something more intense like that outdoors, if they can tone down the intensity of their physical exertion, that does help too.
Keeping health top of mind as poor air quality continues. For Northern News Now, I'm Natalie Hepner.
Our thanks to Natalie for that report. Dr. Porter says avoiding areas with high pollution like car exhaust can also help, along with avoiding any intense heat. Let's turn